the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. He'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's LeBron in at the pivot, manning the middle. Basket counts.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Now, here is Irving. Harden inside the three-point line. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's the lob at Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Here is Durant. On the wing, Irving. Leonard finds Irving. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Now here's Giannis. Curry's shot is off.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And LeBron throws it down.
That's platinum-level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart pass. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. West All-Stars lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Griffin is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Lowry. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Now, here's Lillard. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Stars. Beal against Russell. Makes it off the glass. Russell's got his first 2 points.
They opened the gates, and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Here's Lillard. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he gets it back. That one goes. Count it. Towns has got his first bucket of the night.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Down low. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Lowry against Lillard. Here's Davis. It's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Lowry. And the pass to Jokic. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Griffin. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Outside Lowry. To the paint, Towns with the steal. 1 second left, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the West All-Stars up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed by. Looking at the second quarter scoring, they had a slight edge. They really worked hard late in the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
Well, they've been great at creating good shots on a consistent basis. It's that simple. You win the game by easier baskets than your opponents. They've been doing that, and a good ball movement, good player movement, and good body movement is the big reason.
And over to Shaq, what'd you think about the East All-Stars?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half plan. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden, and it's LeBron James, and it's Irving in at the point. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. Leonard, no luck. .129 left in the third. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Giannis has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the East All-Stars. Here's West now. Irving looking over the floor. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Goes up on the wing. Nice touch on the bank shot. Irving's got 5 now.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
A shot by Curry, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Embiid, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Kemba Walker. Then for the West All-Stars, Aldridge comes in for LeBron. And it's Thompson in for James Harden. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Here's Leonard. Paul George making his last shot. Outside Irving. Thompson for three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. Curry against Thompson. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Durant. A three from Leonard. And that one released in time, but no good.
Well, the quickness of Paul George on defense is something that very few players possess. I think he does a fantastic job rushing guys because of his presence.
And we've reached the end of the third. West All-Stars lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Russell Westbrook out there with Lowry, and it's Vucevic. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Griffin in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Simmons. Good, nice job down low.
Tell you what, does not matter what the defense throws his way. The heart of Simmons allows him to play through that, and he's still going to knock the shot down.
Now, here's Lowry to the inside. Here's Griffin. Nails the close-range fadeaway jumper. Here is Lillard. Unloads. The offensive rebound. And it's Aldridge on the follow.
Boy, I like the work Aldridge did there. Good hustle. Nice job getting good positioning.
Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out.
Lowry kicks to Middleton. And the 3 off target. Lillard outside. Count the basket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're down by 9. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. There's Walker with the 3, and Antetokounmpo. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Leonard. Again, the West All-Stars.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Curry dishes to Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Here's LeBron. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.